Yeah, we are expanding from asking is giving. We are on the process 14. The process of clearing clutter for clarity is from the book Asking It Is Given, Learning to Manifest Your Desires by Esther and Jerry Hicks. So welcome everyone, and happy new week, happy new day, happy new now, and more to come. So good to be here. So good to stay tuned in, tapping and turn on in who we really are, co-creating with ourselves, co-creating with each other, and that is co-creating at its best, and more to come. So good. So nice to start a new day, new and refreshed, and to moving forward to feeling more of this newness and the refreshment that is always new and refreshed in the now and forward. Yeah. And more we are tuning and calibrating to the energy that creates world. That is the alignment of who we really are, feeling good. Then it's easy to understand that everything takes place now, and then what we're feeling now is creating the future. And now it feels good to know that, and then to moving forward and to learn and to practice the vibration for feeling good and better, and to be alignment with our desires, being alignment with our wantingness, and being it now. Yeah, because it's always now. It's always now. Everything take place. Let's see. I'm just gonna log out here, the Facebook, and then we are moving forward. Hi Tracy Abertowski, and hi Jen. Hi. So good to have you here. So good. So let's move forward. This is fun. Process 14. The process of clearing clutter for clarity. When to use this process? When you are feeling stressed due to your disorganization. When you feel you are spending too much time looking for items. When you find yourself avoiding your home because you feel better elsewhere. When you feel that there is not enough time to do all you need to do. Current emotional set point range. This clearing clutter for clarity process will be of the most value to you when your emotional set point is ranging somewhere between 4 positive expectation, belief, and 17 anger. If you are not sure what your current emotional set point is, go back to chapter 22 and the emotional guidance scale. Happy beautiful day, honey. Happy beautiful day, Scott. So good. A cluttered environment can cause a cluttered point of attraction. If you are surrounded by unfinished work, unanswered letters, incomplete projects, unpaid bills, unattended to tasks, unsorted piles of paperwork, any stray magazines, catalogs, and all manner of miscellaneous, what is this? Miscellaneous items. Okay. They can negatively affect your life experience. Because everything carries its own vibration, and because you develop a vibrational relationship with everything in your life, your personal belongings do have an impact on the way you feel and on your point of attraction. There are two major hindrances to clearing away clutter. First, you may remember throwing something away, only to discover soon after that you really didn't need it after all. So now you are le- reluctant, reluctant, rely. How will you say the word reluctant. A good job of getting organized would take far more time than you have to give the project for every time you have ever attempted to get organized. You have become bogged down in the sorting process and have ended up leaving an even bigger mess than when you began. The clearing clutter for clarity process eliminates those hindrances because it is a sorting procedure that can be done extremely quickly without the possibility of discarding valuable things that you may need later on. To begin the process, obtain several sturdy, Cardboard boxes with lids. Bankers' boxes works well for this. It is best if they are the same size and color, that they will stack neatly and look attractive. We would suggest that you begin with a minimum of 20 boxes, but you may want to obtain more as you discover the productive power of this process. Also, procure a package of alphabetic index cards and a handle voice recorder. First, assemble the boxes and put 5 or 6 of them in the middle of the room that you wish to organize. Next, number each box with its own unique number, from 1 to 20, and so on. Now, look around the room, focus upon an item, and ask yourself, is this item important to my immediate experience? If the answer is yes, leave it where it is. If the answer is no, put it in one of the boxes. Then pick up another item and continue the process as you focus upon each item in the room. A great advantage of this process is that you will not be doing a great deal of sorting right now. This really is a process whereby you simply remove the clutter from your environment. As you put the item into the box, speak into the recorder. For example, an opened package of guitar strings, box number 1, or old cell phone, box number 2, box number 1. With 5 or 6 boxes open at the same time, you could do a general sorting. In other words, all magazines could go in the same box, clothing items in their same box, small miscellaneous, it's a new word, items in the same box. But do not get carried away with the sorting process. Just pick up the item. Determine it Determine if it is necessary to your immediate experience, and if not, put it in a box and speak into the recorder what the item was and which box you put it in. And at a later time, you can take an hour or so and transfer the information from the recorder onto alphabetic index cards. In other words, under A, you will write a balloon shell. Under B, write bathing suit. Under C, write cell phone. Because truly, you're not thoroughly, you're not truly sorting. This process will go very fast. You will find yourself feeling better as your space becomes less cluttered, and you will not experience your usual worry that you will not be able to find something, because you will have made a record of exactly where everything is. Now, find a wall somewhere in your house or garage where these neat boxes can be placed, and be confident that you can retrieve anything that is important. If you do not need the unopened guitar strings, your alphabetical card file will tell you which box you put them in. After a few weeks, when you realize that you have not needed anything from box number 3, for example, you could then move that box out of the house, maybe to maybe to some outside storage facility, or you may even be willing to discard its contents, leaving box number 3 available for new clutter that may arise. And as you continue the process, you will begin to relax in the knowledge that you now have control of your environment. Sometimes people will tell us that they have Sometimes people will tell us that they are not bothered by clutter. So we tell them that this process is then unnecessary for them. However, since every piece of everything does carry a vibration, almost everyone really does feel better in an uncluttered environment. Abraham, speak to us more about clearing clutter for clarity. Physical beings have a habit of gathering stuff around them. Most of you gather this stuff because it is the way you keep score. It is the way you fill time. In other words, you live in a physical world, and physical manifestation has become important to you. But then you get buried in the details of your manifestation. Most of you spend much of your time just looking for things, and it is not only because you have too many things to sort through, but it is also because the gathering of this stuff is contrary to the freedom that is inherent within all of you. We are taught of the feeling of sadness that feels empty. People often try to fill that feeling of emptiness with stuff. They buy one more thing and bring it home, or they eat something. In other words, there are lots of creative ways in which you have tried to fill that void. And so, it has been our encouragement to some discard everything from your experience that is not essential to you now. If you could just go through and release those things you are now not wearing, release those things you are not using, release them and leave your experience in a clearer place, then the things that are more in harmony with who you are now will more easily flow into your experience. You all have a capacity, capacity, capacity. You all have a capacity of attraction. And when your progress is clogged with stuff that you no longer want, the new attraction is slower. And then you end up with a feeling of frustration or overwhelmment. Imagine yourself in a clutter-free environment. Jerry and Esther have been commenting recently that as energy is moving faster, their ideas are also coming into fruition much more quickly, which means that they are buried in stuff. In other words, stuff is coming to them very fast, all kinds of stuff, and then it has to be dealt with. It has to be sorted out or filled or read or discarded. Something has to be done with it. Never before has it been more important to get a picture in your mind's eye of your living space. So imagine yourself in an environment of great clarity, a space with immense order, and imagine yourself knowing where everything is. Imagine organizing it in a way that it is very comfortable. In other words, just imagine. That is what you are shooting for here. The feeling of relief. Esther, every now and again, will get a mental picture of her mother. Her mother worked full time, all of Esther's childhood, and they had a very large property. Her mother did most of the moving of the huge lawn, and in those days there was no riding movers. At least, they had been seen one, but Esther remembers her mother mowing, okay. And then the part of Esther remembers most is that once the lawn was all mowed and the sprinkle had been set to watering, her mother would sit on the porch and just sort of take it all in. And Esther would sit next to her mother and smell the freshly mown grass. There was an overwhelming feeling of contentment that she was picking up on from her mother, that she was picking up on from her mother. The day the lawn was moved was always a happy day for Esther's because there was something so satisfying that her mother felt once it was all done and she was sitting and taking it all in. Similarly, Jerry and Esther often feel at the end of one of their workshops. It feels so good. It is like a job well done. It is a it is as if everything is falling into alignment. So what you want to do is, in advance, find that feeling place. And if you do so, and the energy lines up, then the clarity, ideas, and help will all come into making the physical reality fall into place for you. So good. In only an hour or two, you can box up the clutter from a room if you are just taking one thing at a time and putting it into a box. And since you have item site. Item is it. Item is it. Where everything is. Because it is all on your voice recorder. Then some evening when you are doing something that does not require too much attention, you can listen to your recording, and with a small card file, you can indicate that the bathing suit is in box number 1, so that if you ever need it, you can find the index card and it will tell you which box it is in. The power of this clearing clutter for clarity process is that you can do it very quickly. And there will be less resistance in it because everything that you want will be at your fingertips. In other words, you will have a record of where every bit of it is. What we have noticed with the majority of people who have applied this system is that once they put something in the box, it is rarely something that they ever need again. So after so after you realize that you have had some item boxed it up for a year or two and have not needed it at all, now you may feel freer to donate it to someone or to discard it in some way. But meanwhile, your life has been free of clutter and therefore free of the resistance for the entire period of time. Yeah, so good. So good. The process of clearing clutter of clarity. So wonderful. So let's take some time. We have some time to just relax and allow some time for meditation, some time for quieting the mind, relaxing, and allowing, starting with breathing. Sit in a comfortable place and just breathe, breathing in and breathing out. Find a way that feels best to you, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. And just come to a place for relaxing and allowing. Only focus on the breathing as you're sitting comfortable in a place that feels best for you. Nothing you need to do, nothing you need to say. No words, no thought about the thought. You're just allowing and breathing. If there is only a thought, release that thought. It's all about to get clear-minded and no thought at all. To feel as there is no thought at all, that how the energy arises from within when there is no thought at all, and to understand the process of being in alignment with who you really are. And then whatever you do from there, you will see the next step and the next one and the next one. But now, for now, it's just for breathing and allowing, and to feel more and more of the energy of who I really am. It's only to focus on the breathing in and breathing out. Let's take let's take some time to do this process, to just breathing and allowing. And listen to this guided meditation. There's words coming out of my mouth. There is words. There's sounds. There's there's a loud sound, or not so loud. Maybe there is a quiet sound. But it's all about to just paying attention. How does it feel as the sounds coming? Of the words, sound. How does it feel when you are feeling the music? Not what it is, but just feeling the music, the sounds, and calibrate to its vibration. You don't have to put words on what you are feeling what you are experiencing in the moment when you are observing it. It's just to letting it be, letting it flow to you and through you. Like there is just an allowingness of this energy to be, to feel the feelings, and letting it be, letting it flow to you and through you as you're breathing in and breathing out. Breathing and allowing. So I think I need to focus on that. The more the mind quieting, the more the energy or vibration arises from within. And just observe what you observe. If there's any thought coming, release that thought, knowing that, paying attention, but then move on to breathing and allowing to focus on the breathing again. It's all good. It feels good to feel good, just to paying attention to my breathing, to observe, to know there is nothing for me to do, there's nothing for me to hide, just be, letting myself to be, letting the energy flows to me and through me. Whatever what I hear, whatever what sounds, just letting that energy come through, not thinking about what it is, not feel about what it is, not trying to make it happen. Let the energy of what you see here, whatever what your physical sense, let the energy come through you and through you. It's like it's getting and out, in and out, just like breathing. It's not holding on anything. It's allowing everything. And more you allow this energy to be, more the energy vibrates, arises from within. And naturally, you feel better and better as you move in the direction of. And more you just allow yourself to breathe in and breathe out deeply in a way that feels best to you. And just focus on the breathing in and out, easy and gentle. General, general in the way we're speaking. It's easy to come to the place of feeling more. Yes. It's all about to breathe and allow. Focus on the breathing, nothing else. Breathe and allow. Breathe in deeply and breathe out deeply. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Find a rhythm that feels good to you. There's nothing you need to do. Just breathe in and out. That's all. Vibration arises. Sounds gets clearer. Everything physically expanding in the non-physical feelings more. If you open up your eyes now, looking around you, everything sees more. The energy of this, what you feel right now, it's how it is meant for you to see everything. The sounds, the feelings from within, smells, tastes, everything you now do, it's meant for you to feel more of. If you are feeling that your mind has been quieting and your energy has been arises from within, then you know that is the natural part. That is the nature of you to feel now and more fully. That everything is for me. That this energy allow me to be just as breathing. Then as I'm allowing this energy to be, everything that's in the vortex, everything that I've asked for, everything that I desire for, everything that I want is in here now, in the energy of what I now feel. And when I am more in the energy of what I now feel, more it becomes. It's just like as you pray, as you're breathing and allowing, more you feel the mind is quiet, and more the energy arises. It's the same way. The more you feel of the energy arises, and more are in the space of that. More alive you feel, more easier things gets to you and through you. Better it feels, better it gets. And you will be more positive, feeling more the positive aspects in everything in life. You will feel the appreciation and the unconditional love in all that is, in who you are. And you know what you came forth from, why you're here, what is your purpose, what is your intention. Just relaxing, allowing now, whatever what I'm doing. It's an energy that supports everything that I do in this moment and forward. There is no resistance. There is just allowing. It doesn't matter what's going on outside of myself. I know who I am from inside. I feel my energy flows to me through me. I know this energy is always from within. Love is constantly vibrating from within. Love is not coming outside of myself. When I feel something, love, I feel it from within. And that is love is constantly vibrating from within. It's nothing I need to earn. This is the energy that always available to me. It's just alignment, just like alignment. Pure love source energy. Unconditional love and appreciation. This energy is always available to me. I'm always I always can calibrate into that energy. I can always tune into that energy. I can practice my vibration in being here more and more. I'm feeling that alignment first more and more, and then whatever what I do from here, it will letting me know the experience what I'm now feeling and moving forward from here to the next moment, how it's gonna be, and then I'm just don't have to think about it because the how is not my work. I'm just allowing myself to be in this energy, and then whatever was coming next, I know from this space there is a the next will be an impulse. When there is a next thought coming, there will be an inspirational thoughts. There will be an impulse thoughts. There will be a, what I know what to do next. I know what I want next thought, and I will feel satisfaction in it. You see, when there is no resistance to what is, the allowingness for what you've been asking for is now coming forth easily to you and through you. For right now, to you to experience more and more for who you really are and for all that you desire, and that you can feel the becoming of it right here, right now. And as you're moving forward and moving in the future, that is always going to be in the now too, then you will feel the becoming of it and you will feel your guidance. You will feel guided and you will know how well everything works for you. It is so easy. It is so gentle. I know why I'm here. I know intention. I know I'm non-physical. I am an extension of source energy. I know that I came forth here before I came into this physical form. I know who I am, who I was before I came into this physical form. Now I know who I am. And now I know this energy, what it is. I know this energy. I've been knowing this energy for a long, long time. I've been knowing this vibration for a long, long time. I've been knowing this frequency for a long, long time. I'm matching up with it now and I know who I am. I remember, I feel it now. I know this is the energy that creates worlds. This is where every inspiration and impulses and things, most beautiful things been created into this world. Physical. It's the supporting with this energy, with the non-physical and the physical as one, coming together and then cooperate with each other and at its best. I can feel this energy. This is not separated, this is connected. I feel this connection. I feel this oneness. I feel it in the whole body as a lightness from within. I can feel how the cells is responding. I can feel every aspect of me, how it's responding as I'm speaking those words. I know who I am. Just breathing in and breathing out. It feels good to just feeling good. It feels good to just feeling good. I love being playful. I love having fun. I love enjoying my life. I love feeling this moment right now, what I feel right now. I love feeling the allowingness of this moment to be just right now. Allow to I love to allow. I love this every moment to allow to be. I love the energy allows to come to me and through me. I love the feeling of just giving up the resistance to what is and letting my energy to flows easily to me and through me. I love that. I unconditionally love that energy. Feel that. I love that feeling. I love that feeling of feeling the appreciation for myself unconditionally and for everyone else. I love the feeling, I love the knowing that when I'm feeling unconditional love and appreciation from within, I unconditional love and appreciate everything from without. I appreciate my family, appreciate friends, appreciate all subjects in my life, every aspect in my life. I now open up my eyes, I can see clearer, hear clearer, feel clearer, taste clear, smell clear. Everything is in clarity of who I really am and my becoming and my desires. And it's easy to tune into this vibration right here, right now, as I'm just breathing and allowing, just nothing to do, nothing to have, but just be. Oh, just be. Yeah, just be. Letting it be. Letting this moment be. Every time I'm letting this moment be, and have no resistance to this letting this moment be. Every time that happening, every time I experience that, more energy flows to me and through me for arising the vibration from within, and then more I experience that. Oh, so it is about allowing this to be in the art of allowing. Yeah, just breathing in, breathing out. Now I'm breathing in and breathing out. When I'm finished with this, then there's something else coming. I'm not starting the energy with this, starting from where I'm now. It's a great foundation. It's a great place to start. I'm feeling so unconditionally good. And then from here, what's coming next? I feel the excitement of it. I feel the satisfaction of it. Now I feel the becoming of it. Now I understand the becoming of what I want to decide for when I'm here now. Oh, it feels so free. I know who I am. I know I'm here. I know what all of this is about. Just breathe in and breathe out. Focus on the breathing. One, one, two, three, four, and five, six, seven, eight. And one, two, three, four, and five, six, seven, eight. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. And relax in my body. I can relax in all of who I am. More I relax and allow, more the energy comes forth. More the energy vibrates from within. More I quiet my mind, more vibration feels from within. I can let myself to be in this more and more. I can let myself to become in this energy more and more. I can let myself become in this vibration, this frequency, what I now feel more and more. I know there is just more to come. I know there is no ending in this energy. There is no ending of how good I can feel. There is just me lining up with this energy that creates worlds, the pure love source energy I am, and more feeling it more and more every day. I can practice my vibration into this. I can calibrate myself into this energy more and more. Just as easy as I'm breathing in and breathing out, I can feel the energy now. As I'm just as easy as I'm allowing it to be and not interrupting with it and trying to do anything about it, then I can feel the becoming of the feel good energy and more to come. I know this is an easy process. I feel it. This is an easy process of just breathing and allowing. As easy as that, as I'm allowing myself to be in that space. I just need for 50 minutes starting with the day, with 50 minutes of this. Then it will be more and more expanded and experienced. I can be as long as I want to be here. I can calibrate, I can know and feel when there is enough. And when it is time for me to step out and do something different. I can follow my guidance. I can follow my bliss. My guidance and my bliss from this space is the most purest one. It's just like, just go there. Just go there. And you will feel like a child. It's childlike, inspiring for the next and for the next and for the next experience. Eager for more, satisfied for more. I know who I am. Um, I know this energy in form. It is so fun. This energy in physical body. This is so fun. I feel the energy. I feel this oneness, cooperation, the energy, the vibration. I know this is creating the worlds. All this what I feel. Just as I'm moving the hands, I can feel the sensation of goosebumps just moving around. Paying attention. I know the energy of this. I feel the energy of this. Mm. This is fun to be focusing in this energy. It's fun to choose and to be in this vibration. It's fun. It feels good. It feels exciting. I can practice into this vibration more and more. It feels good. Feels good. And it feels better and better as I'm letting it be and feel good. Letting myself to focus on this energy. Breathing in and breathing out. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's easy to be in this allowance. It is easy. It is easy to see good things in everything. It is easy to be in this feel good now and feeling be feel good now and better. It is easy. I know, just as easy as it is to breathe in and breathe out, it is easy to come to this alignment with who I really am. Uh, it's easy to feel the appreciation for all that is. It's easy. It's very easy. Always very easy. Life is easy. Life is easy. So good. Okay. 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 Oh. Oh, she's so good. Wow. Oh, that was deep. So fun. Oh, you can feel it in my whole energy. So good. So good. What's time? Oh, top an hour. Perfect timing. So good. So yeah, that was meditation for a quite while. So good. So love you guys so much, and hope you enjoy that processes and this meditation. And see you tomorrow. It's so good. It is so good. It is.